This is not the time to get distracted. And this is not the time to go off course. This is not the time to lose your focus. Got a work to do for the Lord. And you cannot afford to lose your way. Come too far from where you started. So please don't let the time you've sown be wasted on things that you'll later regret, wishing you never had. Once you realize it wasn't worth it, your destiny is too important to give up for anything.
Hello, everybody. I'm Eric J. Chambers. This is The Cut, the Chambers Urban Television Network. Joining us on the program right now is a gospel recording artist by the name of Kevin LeVar. He's from the East Coast, but he's doing a concert tonight here in Los Angeles. How exciting is this, my man?
Man, it's extremely exciting, man. I'm excited to be here. This is our second leg of our CD release. We did the East Coast one about 2 weeks ago, and this is the West Coast.
Okay, and so you are here to promote, of course, your brand new compact disc. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's called Destiny, live at the Dream Center and more. We did it about 2 years ago, and man, it's an amazing record for dreamers, people that have something from God, man, down on the inside of them, and I believe it's going to be an inspiration for them to go all the way.
Speaking of inspiration, where did you gain inspiration to do this particular project?
You know, I actually knew I was going to do a Destiny record for quite some time now. I know what my next two records are going to be. You know, I think that's what happens when you spend a lot of time in the prayer closet. God shows you what's coming next. And but we recorded live out here at the Dream Center in LA because He told me to gather the Josephs. And the Dream Center, it really is it's a place. It really rehabilitates the lives of people, man, from all walks of life, former gangbangers, former drug dealers, prostitutes, you name it. And so that night was a night like none other. I mean, there was no race that was more dominant. It was just like Skittles in there, and it was just amazing. So
kind of like a snapshot of heaven, huh?
I tell people, I say this all the time. My publicist is in here; she can attest. I tell people, if you got an issue with racism now, then you're not gonna like heaven because it's gonna be like Skittles.
I know, that's right. Of course, I saw one of your videos recently, in fact today, A Heart That Forgives. You've gotten over, 1.5 million hits. Are you still amazed at how many people have viewed that particular project, that particular song?
Yeah, it is very amazing to see what God has done with just a simple prayer that we ended up putting to music, to melody. People from all walks of life, from as far as Australia, New Zealand, even Dublin, Ireland, have reached out to us and said how they've been impacted. White, black, rich, poor, it doesn't matter. I think it's a universal song that literally appeals to the heartstrings of every person that hears it.
Without question. And of course, you have your Forgive and Live campaign that's going on. Tell us about that.
We got so many, we got inundated with so many testimonies. People, one lady came up to me in New York City. She said, my father, he just died. But while he was living, he impregnated me twice. And he never said he was sorry. He said, but I've been listening to your song, and it's really been helping me. Different testimonies like that, thousands of them. And after so many testimonies, people would walk up to the table after I would sing at their church, and they would be, frantic, like, I gotta have that song. You don't understand. I need that song for my life. I was talking to my wife one day, and she said, Kevin, this is more than a song. She said, Kevin, this is a movement. This is a campaign. And so we launched the campaign in 2011. Had 7,000 people that came out. CC was there, different ones was there. It was amazing, and a lot of people were healed. So we kicked it off great, and now we're traveling to all states, every state in this country, and we're even going to other countries as well.
How rewarding is it to you, Kevin, to learn that people are being healed and reconciled as a result of your ministry?
It's big because without forgiveness, there's no destiny. You know, without being willing to let go of the past, you cannot embrace your future, you know, and you don't even have any peace in your present. And so I think, you know, the Heart That Forgives and the Let's Come Together project, which was my first project, had to come before this Destiny record, because, like I said, without forgiveness, there's no destiny. It's honestly, it's a blessing, and I'm excited to see what God's going to do next.
I heard a minister here in San Diego, here in Los Angeles, I should say many years ago, that the shortcut to a healing is forgiveness.
Yes, sir.
And if people really want that shortcut,
Yes.
usually that's where it begins.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's the key to everything. It could be the very thing that's holding up your own dreams. Because the scripture says, if we regard iniquity within our hearts, God said, I can't even hear your prayer. He says, if you get down on and you begin to pray and bring your gift before me, if you, while you're on your knees, realize that you have an ought against your brother, get up from praying, go get it right with your brother, then come back to me. And so many times we want to dance and just shout around all of that, but God's never going to go beyond his word. If his word says that except we forgive those that hurt us, he won't forgive us, then it is what it is.
Once again, Kevin LeVar, it's a pleasure seeing you once again, my man.
Thank you.
The name of the compact disc, once again, is entitled?
It's Kevin LeVar in One Sound, Destiny, live at the Dream Center, and more.
Okay, and where is it going to be available?
Everywhere music is sold. We signed a distribution contract with Central South, and so it's going to be everywhere, and we have our own record company, One Sound Entertainment, so I'm really excited about that.
Okay, well said. Good seeing you again, my man.
Thank you.
Once again, this is Kevin LeVar. The compact disc, again, comes out here in the month of August. I'm Eric J. Chambers. We're coming to you from One Church International here in Los Angeles, and this is The Cut.
Here we go, y'all. I'm ready for the best days of my life. The best days of I'm ready for the best days of my life. What God's about to do is going to say, I'm ready for the best days of my life. The best days of my, I'm ready for the best of my life. What God's about to do is going to blow your mind. Why you want to throw in the towel? You're too close to give up now. Why you want to give up the fight? Why? We've been made for a night. Joy is coming in the morning. If you only trust and believe, a brighter day you're gonna see. A brighter day you're gonna see. Just believe. Here we go. Say, breathe in, breathe out. Don't stress, don't doubt. He'll never let you down. He'll do just what he said. He'll never break a promise. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't stress, don't doubt. He'll never let you. Hey, I'm ready for the best